Alright guys, so today has been a big day for me and my wife. Really her best friend growing up is having a baby today. Water broke this morning at like 7:30, so it was a big deal for us. We've got a couple friends who have kids, but no one really that grew up that close to us. So it's kind of a big deal. You know, it's crazy when you think about it. Like, our friend grew a baby inside her. That trips me out. But, excuse me. Breakfast is coming back. I'm at the poop. So, who out there did crazy shit growing up? You know, I know I did. And when I was either almost 15 or I was 15. I had a friend who was older, and he had a car. Well, this guy's name is Ryan. And me and him would usually go goof off and like try to go like get into street races and stuff, and every now and then someone would race us, like someone in a Mustang or something. But you know, the small town we grew up in didn't have a whole lot of big cars. Like, well, not big cars, but like you didn't have like your GTRs or your like, I don't know. It was mostly like trucks. I'll just say it. You know, I'm from middle of nowhere, Texas. So, you know, most everybody drives a truck or like a sedan. Not very many race cars. But he had a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Fix my glasses. He had a Mitsubishi Eclipse. And it had like the little Sportronic slap shifter, and we thought that thing was the fastest car on the road. We were wrong, but that's what we thought. So we're going out and we're trying to get him races with like, you know, GT Mustangs and stuff, Camaros, and every now and then like a Lancer, or you know, someone like one of the rally cars. One of them would come after us every now and then, but we're like race light to light. And one night there was nobody out, and it was really slow. We were bored, and we went to this cemetery out in the middle of nowhere. And this is a spot that we went and like smoked cigarettes and like did hand stuff with our girlfriends and stuff, you know, high school stuff. So you go out there and you're kind of on your own. You go out there and, you know, do whatever you do. Well, it was, the way you got out there was like, it's like an oil service road, like for the oil pumps coming out of the ground. And like, it wasn't like a normal road. It wasn't like this. It was paved, but it was pretty much like, it was built like a dirt road, but it was paved, basically. And so we go out to the end of this road, and there's a church, which was kind of weird. It was a really weird place for there to be a church. And we a lot of weird stuff had happened at this church. Like one of our what is going on up here? Oh my god. I hate people. Anyways, so we're at this church out in the middle of nowhere, and there's like a really old cemetery off to the side, like most old churches will have. And like, oh, sorry, back up. This church like was known for having like it was haunted, is what it was. There's like Klan meetings and stuff out there, like like Hoods and Flags Klan meetings out there, and so like no one ever went out there. So we're like trying to scare ourselves and, you know, trying to find the ghost or whatever. And we drive out in the middle, like work our way through the gravestones, and when we get to the very back, his car like started acting really weird, like it shut off. And this was, I think it was a 2004, and this was in like 2007, so it was a fairly new car. And, you know, it shouldn't have just shut off for no reason. So it, you know, when it shut off, we were alarmed, you know, to say the least. We, you know, it gets it started again, and it'll stick in third gear, but it won't. You can't shift up or down first, second, or going to fourth. Like you have third gear, and that's it. So we like get out, and as soon as we leave, his car starts acting normal again. Like you can shift through all the gears and all that. It was really, really weird. And my brother and his friend were also with us that night. They were a couple years younger than me, and they're in the back seat, and they're freaking out because they've never, you know, been around anything like this. This is like serious shit. So we leave this place like, okay, we're done with that for the night. You know, the damn poltergeist is getting in the car, making it act bad. So we go, and as we're going through town to get back to the town we lived in, it was like a town over. There's a florist, and they had a sign out next to it, and you could rent the sign out for like someone's birthday or whatever. And on that sign it said, "You've been warned." And I think it was Parker, my brother's friend, who actually saw that, and he was freaking out. He was like, "Oh my god, we gotta turn around. The sign back there says that we've been warned." I'm freaking out. I gotta make sure that's what it said. And we go back, and it was Dylan Kennedy turned 16 and is now driving. You've been warned, is what the sign said. But it just fit so perfectly for what we were going through, and it was nuts. That's Freaky Story about the old church on the hill, number 1. There's many other stories out there that are really weird. Does anyone else believe in ghosts or supernatural aliens? Sorry, dude, didn't see you. You know, who believes in that kind of stuff? I'm fairly certain some of that stuff exists. Just what I think. Maybe I shouldn't get a sport bike, because I am always in it. Like, I never like take off normally. I'm always like wah, balls to the wall every time. Alright, this is supposed to be it. Take this turn, and it's down here somewhere. There's geese. supposed to be back here somewhere. I need to do a map check. Turn him right here. I wonder if I'm supposed to be here. I don't know. But it's enough for now. Alright, so look at that bike. It was like the Ninja 650. It's like a V-twin motor, and I don't know how I feel about that. And it's been dropped. He says he dropped it like 10 miles an hour, but he dropped it at like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he dropped it going like 30 or 40 because it slid like a lot. And then it like blew over on the other side and busted the fairing all up. Like if the fairing was just scratched, I could work with it. But I don't know what else is wrong with it under that. I don't know. Especially when there's a Gixxer 600 that I'm also looking at that looks good. I'm pretty sure it has not been dropped. And I don't know. Not sure how I feel about it. I may or may not call that guy back. It's really hard to say. Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna do some little China for lunch. I'm waiting on these other people. Oh, China. What else is over there? Got the Mexican food restaurant. Got. There's a pizza place over there. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, shade. Ooh. Oh, it's so nice. No, just stay here, traffic, just for a second. Oh. What's really sad is it's probably only, I don't know, 85 degrees. It's not even hot yet. It's only May. It's like, we're like halfway through spring. And I'm moving to southeast Texas. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna be all cooked before it's all said and done.